Hello, non-sports fans. This is Sports Poser, the show to help you get up to speed on sports conversations when you didn't watch a single game this weekend. My name's John Inman, and I'm here with my good friend Brett Majorano on the East Coast. How are you, Brett?
Good. Just drying out after Hurricane Ian just passed through. So ready to talk some sports with you this morning.
That's good. Yeah, that was a big one, and it looks like it's the gift that keeps giving on the East Coast. So, all right, Brett. What is everyone going to be talking about this week?
Well, the biggest game to me was last night. Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes, Chiefs Bucks, the old guard, the GOAT, greatest of all time, Tom Brady, with I think the newest GOAT that'll come next is Patrick Mahomes in a game where Mahomes got the best of Brady, and Brady actually shook his hand when he lost. It was really inspiring.
It's like a passing of the torch. That's impressive.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it for sure, nice. John. Well done.
That's awesome. Any other big there were some other big quarterback matchups this weekend, right?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before. Josh Allen and Lamar Jackson, two guys, probably two of the best quarterbacks that you'll ever watch. Very huge guys, athletic, can throw, can run, can do everything, and they're very exciting. And it was a good game that came down to the finish. The Bills got the best of the Ravens in this one, but I expect to see a lot more of those two for years to come. So keep an eye on Lamar Jackson and Josh Allen.
And I guess it wouldn't be our show if we didn't talk about Tua. A little more controversy this weekend.
Poor guy, man. He's just getting ragdolled all over the place. I think I used that term twice in the last couple of weeks on this talking to you. It's just scary when his hands crumpled up like it was just kind of gross, kind of like turned my stomach. So I'm just surprised that still happens in the NFL because they're so conscious about concussions, and football players have literally killed themselves because of this CTE that happens to their brain. So I'm very concerned about him now. I don't even think it's I don't even want to joke around because I'm worried about the guy's health.
Yeah, and he's got a huge future ahead of him, it sounds like. So back-to-back weekends of concussions is not good.
No.
What was who was the lemon this week? Who was the worst team this week?
Man, it's an easy answer. It's Pittsburgh. I mean, Pittsburgh's been good since we were little kids, growing up in Connecticut in the 70s and the 80s. I mean, that's all you heard of. So they're terrible. They lost the Jets. So that's just weird to see a team like that fall. So.
Yes, when I was a kid, I had a Steelers jacket. Remember the vinyl sleeves with the leather jacket material?
Surprised you had an athletic jacket, actually.
Yeah, well, my brother had the Cowboys, and we just used to tackle each other in the front yard, right? And that's as far as it went.
It sounds like
fun. We didn't even use a football. We just put on our jackets and knocked each other down.
Yeah.
Very nice. All right. What else is going on in the world of sports? What do we got to look forward to?
Well, NCAA football is starting to get interesting once it gets colder. The usual teams, Alabama and Ohio State, they're always the top teams, but that's going to start getting more interesting down the road. Baseball playoffs start next week. And one of the things that I think is going to be very interesting, we'll start talking about as it gets closer, is the World Cup starts in the fall, which is usually is in the summer. And the day after Thanksgiving, the game that you'll want to watch is the United States plays England the day after Thanksgiving. How about that?
That sounds like a big deal. And just to be sure, that's soccer we're talking about, right?
World Soccer, Cup. Yes, and the football.
Football, the other football.
But yeah, it's the day after Thanksgiving has some irony there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're out of there. It's good. I like that. So, all right. Well, one of the things that some of our viewers have suggested have said it would be interesting to see you guys role play these conversation points at the end of your show. So I thought that would be kind of fun. So I'm going to try and move us into a mythical break room here. We'll see how well this technology works.
What's up? Hey, John, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You see that freaking Steelers game last night? How bad are they?
They are horrible. Oh, I can't believe they lost to the Jets.
I know, right? But did you see the Chiefs Bucks game last night? That was pretty exciting.
Yeah, Brady Mahomes, what a matchup, huh? God, it's like a passing of the torch. Like Brady actually shook his hand. That must be some serious respect.
Right. Yeah, it's a good point. I didn't think of that. But speaking of great quarterbacks, man, did you watch the Lamar Jackson versus Josh Allen yesterday too?
That was cool. Ravens, Bills, that was awesome. Yeah, those guys, they're so athletic. They're big, they're strong, they're fast, and they run. It's so exciting to watch those guys.
Yeah, it's like a different type of quarterback that plays now. Just kind of still, as a Dolphins fan, I'm worried about my man Tua.
Oh, I can't believe it. Back-to-back weekends of concussions. That's brutal. That was a mean hit. Oh,
And I know. Well, it's been great talking sports with you, man. It's almost like you know what you're talking about.
it feels that way. I hope. That's good.
That's great.
It's really
See you
what I'm
next
going
Monday
for.
at the water cooler.
That sounds great, bud. No cheese whiz this week?
No, I switched to a different cheesy snack and I decided to stink up my entire house with these beautiful
Oh,
bad boys.
nice. Nice.
They have a smell of chicken soup that is undescribable for a
Yeah,
burger.
for a burger. Yeah.
My wife loves it.
Impossible meat, literally.